Hey, how you doing again, gang? So today I wanted to do a jump on here and do a quick video called "Running Out of Time." Now, a lot of modern women thinks that when they are out there joining the feminist movement and waging a war against men, and especially if you are a heterosexual woman that wants to have a man in your life, you want to have kids, you want to have a partner that you can go home with, when a lot of them spend that time fighting men and seeing men as a problem, what you're doing is the man that you want to settle down with, you're keeping further and further away from you, because the more you fight men and saying that men ain't shit and there's no good men out there, you're putting yourself in a disadvantage. Because what you have to realize is the time that you spend in siding with the feminist movement and taking on these feminist values and thinking that a man has to, this is where you're dead wrong. Because society can tell you that you can have it all, but the truth of the matter is you can't. And the rate that some of these women are going, a lot of them are going to spend their life being alone, right? And a lot of them are going to die alone, right? Because a lot of them at a point that the feminist movement has brainwashed them so much that a lot of them are deciding that they're gonna spend the rest of their life alone. So they buy dogs, they buy sex toys, and they try to use it to replace a man. And when they're sitting there in these vulnerable moments, crying and breaking down and crying to their single friends, they realize what they fail to realize is all you have to do is change your attitude, change your mindset about men. If you want a good man, you can't be around with a bunch of single women telling you how to do that, because these single women are not qualified. Because if you're not going to take financial advice from a bum or a panhandler, then why are you taking relationship advice from someone who doesn't have it, right? And if you want to find a man to settle down with, then you have to get information from the source, right? And most of them won't find out from a man about how to go about getting a man. They're talking to other single women who are in the same position where they are. And all of these things that are happening is that's time that's ticking away. And it's funny that a lot of these women say, oh, I don't want to waste my time, so they go on a date and they spend more time focusing on what they don't like about the man, so they can say, I'm done, right? And thinking that they're saving time or they're not wasting the time. But the amount of time that you spend alone, that's wasting your time. So to spend time talking with a man and to really get to know him is more going the direction that you want to. But when you spend time fighting the men, you listen to the feminist movement, you listen to mainstream media and all the bullshit that you're telling you guys, that's putting you at a disadvantage and you're setting you back more and more and more. And that's so many years that you're going to pass in your life. And then you wake up one morning in your mid-40s or in your 50s, you miss the boat of having a child, and now it's much harder for you to get a man, because the older you get, the harder it is to get a man in your life. The harder it is you can't have kids at that point unless you're going to try geriatric surgery or whatever you're going to figure out you're going to do. And as far as having a man in your life, the older you get, the harder it gets, because you become some women become more unattractive, become more appealing, and then you have that desperate energy again, because now you realize that your old time is running out and you're rushing. So you bring that into your relationship, and eventually the man senses that kind of desperate energy, and then pretty much date's over and he has no interest in you, right? So when you're young, attractive, and everything going on for you, that's the best time to really look at what's going on with your life, and don't spend that time blaming him, because blaming him is not getting you what you want. Okay, so that's all I have to say on this video. If you like this video, just hit a subscribe, give a thumbs up, and just if you have any comments, drop in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. All right, and I'll see you on next video. See you then.